you do to shift from that emotion of feeling blah to feel hurrah again?
That's a really great question, and I love it. So right now, as we're talking, I'm sitting outside, right? You can see the green behind me, and you can hear the rain falling, and we might hear an occasional burst of thunder, which is really fantastic. So my blah to hoorah is doing what I love to do, and that's be outside. And as we are human, and as we can think and process things, we will put ourselves in a gutter sometimes. We will find ourselves in the muck and say, how do I get out? What can I do? And before I make the change, I will always take a minute to think about why I'm here, what put me here. So I could sit in it for a little bit and say, why did that make me feel like that? Because I know ultimately I'm responsible for my own emotions, right? Nobody can make me feel any way. You can compliment me like crazy, or you can put me down but I choose the feelings. I choose the emotions. So when I get blah, I'll say, why did that trigger me? What was it? And I'll sit on it, and then I'll make the decision it's time to let it go. And to let it go, I'll go outside. I'll go in nature. I'll go for a walk. I will climb a rock. I will sit in the backyard and maybe pull some weeds or something to get me around nature. Because for me, nature is the ultimate living thing, because nothing can stop nature. Well, fires and natural things, but nature does what it does. It always just grows. It just grows. It doesn't complain. It doesn't have aches, and it just does. It just grows. And with the changes, and so if we were more like a tree, right? Because a tree never stops growing. It never says, I'm done. It'll just grow and grow and grow. Because we've never seen a tree that's only half its size. It's full size. And that is my blah to hoorah. It's just go outside, be in nature, walk barefoot in the grass, look at a bird, sit and watch squirrels playing. I know that sounds really simple, but sometimes going from blah to hoorah can be simple. And it doesn't need to be an hour's worth of work. It can just be minutes of sitting next to a tree and looking up and saying, wow, look what you've done. And remembering we're just human, and we can change our minds and we can change our emotions.
I love this, Alex. Actually, you just broke it into 3 steps, basically, right? If you can sum it up, it is you first choose your emotion. You know, you choose your emotion. So when something hits you, you know, okay, I'm feeling this. You know, so you bring it to your awareness, and then you say, okay, if I'm feeling this, what is that triggering, or how did I came about to feel this way? So you bring it to your awareness. And then step 3 is like, okay, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to make a decision to change this, this feeling, because we are at choice, right? We can always, we're always choosing. Like a flower. I'm going to, like you said, am I going to grow and leave and bloom, or am I going to die, right?
Yeah.
I love this. Thank you so much, Chaves. That was
and like just sitting out here right now is just, there's no way I could be sad sitting around here listening to the rain fall and having a great conversation and knowing that, wow, it's absolutely beautiful and amazing right now.
Right, because we are nature. We are also part of nature, right? Yes. So then it's like being in unison to our true essence.
Yes.
We are. So this is very important.
We were designed really to be outside. We were designed to seek shelter when we need shelter, but to flourish, we have to be outside. We go inside when we have to, but when we can spend our time outside working on our computers, making phone calls, reading, eating, do it outside. Yeah.
Yes, and then one of the things that happens to us when we are feeling depressed and lost is that we tend to hide.
Yes.
Or crawl in a bag, in the bed, and then play small, like we curl and we start like not wanting to talk to anybody. Yeah. So this that you're saying is like an antidote.
Yes.
At first you can say, I don't really want to do it, but then you got to do is like taking that pill, the medicine. Yeah. So you know it's going to make you better later. So now to close, I'd like to ask you your favorite quote. So if you have to share a quote with us, where would that be?
my favorite quote, well, there's a couple of them, but one of them is just a Buddha one, and I have it on my business card, is what we think we become. And they all tie together, with, we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. And because we are what we think we become. If we think negative thoughts about ourselves, then that's what we'll become. But if we think we can be absolutely powerful and amazing and have the potential is at our grasp, if we really believe we can achieve it, then that's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. And when we look around and we see some of the most successful people, not just financially, but successful in their health and their wellness and what they're doing with their life, they all thought they could do it. They all believe that they have that in them. And when we look around and unfortunately see those that are struggling, those that are unhappy and unhealthy, that's because they believe that that's who they are, and they stick there. And so it's up to us to help and empower people around us to grow and to be the absolute best they can be.
I adore this. So the quote is, what we think we become, right, and excellence is a habit.
Excellence is a habit.
Thank you so much, Alex. It was so nice. Namaste.
I really appreciate taking time to talk with me, and I look forward to meeting you one day.